I got a call from Jerry Weintraub, you know, who's a very old friend of mine, and we talked about our kids and we talked about our grandkids, and that's why I wanted to be a part of it. We know that there was a heat-related incident.
Yeah, I was having early contractions.
Early, like how early?
29.
29 weeks, wow.
Weeks.
Yeah. That happened to my wife, actually, with one of our kids. Yeah, heat wave here in LA.
We know that the heat waves are just going to become more intense and they're longer in duration.
These are the kind of cases that we get that suggest that this heat wave issue is more prevalent.
Can you quantify the number of illnesses and deaths that will result in that?
We get a 2.3% increase.
Okay, well, that's a lot.
Yeah, and that is not during a heat wave. During a heat wave, we actually found that it might be even 4 times as high.
They knew right off the bat it was heat stroke. Fortunately, I was the last person you got to talk to.
The papers were piling up at the front door, and someone finally checked on him.
He was alone?
He was alone. It was 88 or 90 degrees in the house. It was just too hot.
The evidence is undeniable at this point. How we behave is going to have a very serious impact.
The average temperature in the United States, or perhaps the western United States, is going to increase over time. We know that the buildings, the roads, all the concrete add to the heat stress that is a result of global climate change.
It's just soaking up heat, basically. They don't see it as connected to the choices that we've all been making. And so that was an interesting thing to have that connection made. We have a hand in shaping what the world that our children inherit looks like. How we behave is going to have a very serious impact on the world that these next generations are going to inherit. And I think it's incumbent on all of us to do our part to try to ensure that that's a world that's as good as the one that we enjoy.